Let me just tell you, this thing was not easy to bring in. What you're looking at right here is a Parmigiano Reggiano straight from my homeland of Italy. And you know, it's funny, I've been trying to get this thing in for weeks, months even, but the first time around it was damaged in transit and I have no idea what that means. All I know is I got a notification as it was on its way that something had happened halfway through its path. Maybe someone decided they love cheese and just dropped it on purpose so they could take it home. But the important thing is, it's here now. Now I want to talk a little bit about this before we go and cut into it. But the first thing I want to say, because I have to say it, is that it smells amazing. Now there's something really cool about a Parmesan wheel like this. The first thing that we see all around the side is Parmigiano Reggiano, but there are more specifics that we can get into, which are quite cool. This large stamp right here is just a quality stamp, where the number right above it tells us the farm that it came from in Italy. I love that you can trace it right down to that very spot. Over here is a seal from the producer itself that we can actually just wedge out with one of our little Parmesan knives. Now if I spin the wheel, there's a little something right here you'll see that says DOP. This stands for Denominazione di Origine Protetta, which means protected designation of origin. The Italians don't mess around with their cheese, so what DOP tells us is actually from Italian law. Sort of like champagne coming only from Champagne, France. This shows that this is legitimate Parmesan, i.e. it's either from Parma, Reggio Emilia, or Bologna. The last thing you can see as I spin it around is February 19th. Just like fine wine, the longer Parmesan is aged, the nicer it typically is. This wheel right here is 24-month aged, and you can actually sell Parmesan before it's been aged at least 12 months. So this is a pretty good wheel of Parmesan cheese right here. Let me put it this way. I don't have anything left in my piggy bank after this one. Alright, so here's how it's gonna go down. We're making pasta inside this wheel, but first we have to cut it in half. So we're gonna cut it like this. I wanna show you these two knives, because this will be the first knife that I use. And I just thought I'd show this in comparison to this, the knife I typically use.